What's up? What's up? Where you at? Where you at? Shout out to my people, man. I had to do it. I wasn't gonna do it, man, but then I said, you know what? Let me do this. Because at first I was like, nah, I don't need to talk about this guy. Ringo, man, you got 200 something thousand subscribers, man, but your views are like this. Your views ain't hitting on nothing, bro. Ain't hitting on nothing. Hit that like button. Oh, we gonna talk about it today. Hey man, I got some time. I got some time, Jack. China White, what it do? Shout out to my homegirl, China White in the building. Oh, I got some time today for you, Ringo. Yes, sir. Barbara son, what's poppin', man? You caught a late night show, man, you know. Hey, it's all gravy, baby. You know when you catch them late night shows, they gonna be fire. True indeed. Let's give the people some more time to tap in and we're gonna dive right into the conversation. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the real. The truth is, you already know the rest. Microphone check. You already know the rest. Shout out to the people. Shout out to my homegirl, China White. China White, man. They don't know this China White. Hey, Ringo said, oh, man, Supreme ain't got no talent. China White, remember when I did videos just talking? You know what I mean? Just talking. No reaction videos, no graphics, no nothing. Just uploading content from a cell phone. You dig? China White remember them days. Those of you who've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all remember them days, right? It just is what it is. I used to do pre-recorded videos with a black screen, and them videos got 15, 20,000, 10,000 views, 7,000, 18, 15, 9, 10. I'm talking about just talking, no reactions. So this bozo said, man, Ray, he can't get views unless he talking about Anton Daniel. You fool. Let me take this fool to school. You bozo. You nitwit. Hey, man, check this. Ringo. I was one of the last guys to start doing these reaction videos. Now, these new guys who come to YouTube, the first thing they do is reaction videos, right? That's the first thing they do off the rip. I didn't come into YouTube like that, homie. People like China White and some of my day ones who've been listening to me, they would say, yeah, man, Red did pre-recorded videos, homie, no reactions, straight up talking. I would talk for 15 minutes. I wouldn't play no audio from nobody else's content. I wouldn't show no visuals from nobody's content. It was just me spitting game, mouthpiece, personality, and swagger, something that you ain't got, homeboy. Ringo is a nerd. He's corny. You stink. You smell like baloney. You're corny. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe when you linked up with Fleece Johnson, defending Anton. Maybe you had the same treatment. It is what it is. Ringo, let me tell you something. Mouthpiece, personality, swagger, conversation. That's a talent within itself, my brother. My brother. Hmm? Guess what, Ringo? I used to write songs. I used to write music, write lyrics for people. I write poetry. I do many things, not just with Nick. Hey, homie, I do many things. Don't ever get it twisted. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It ain't nothing. Dingo TV is back at it again. You know, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Let's get into this, man. You guys are here. Press the like button.
They were following me. Now it's popular now.
A lot of male Tasha K's on the internet now. You know, guys who want to make YouTube careers exposing people instead of bringing their talent to social media so that that could shine. A lot of guys are taking the Tasha K route in hopes to become successful on social media, making content exposing people all day. Their whole channel was based on exposing something. See, listen, when you're talking about what's posted on the internet already, that's just you giving commentary to something. But when you're digging into people's personal lives and using that for content, then that's a Tasha K mindset.
Are you listening to yourself? You're on live right now with 800 people who came to hear you gossip. And you're talking about people who do content about other people when you're talking about Anton Daniels all day.
Shut your goofy ass up. Let me tell you something. Everybody on YouTube gossips. If you're on YouTube talking about me, you're gossiping. If you're a news reporter, you're gossiping. This right here, let me show you guys the difference. I talk about what's already on YouTube. I don't dig into people's personal life to expose them. So what I'm doing is not exposing anybody because it's already out there. I can't expose somebody if something is already out there. Like if you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, prime example. If you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you're a self-proclaimed Hebrew Israelite, and everybody knows that. If I do videos saying that you're a Hebrew Israelite, I'm not exposing anything. I'm just doing content on something that's already out there. So there's a difference between talking about something compared to exposing it. Listen, I never exposed Tampon. Tampon exposed himself. So what I do on my channel is I don't expose people. I do reactions. I give commentary to stuff that's already out there. Let's take it. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, Dingo. Check this out. Check this out, Dingo. I didn't start my YouTube channel doing reactions. I started doing reactions when people was asking me to do it. People started sending stuff to my emails like react to this, react to this. So the people, the subscribers wanted to get my take, wanted to get my opinion. So guess what? I started reacting to videos, but I did that later in the game. Anybody who's followed Red Supreme from the beginning, they will tell you, no, Red was just chopping up game. I built my name on YouTube chopping up game, playerism, mouthpiece, playerism, ism, breaking down the nature of women, breaking down what suckers do. No audio, no visuals. It was just me talking in a damn car. Sometimes I would have a blank screen, just me talking, and people tapped in to hear what I had to say. No reaction videos, no audio, just Red Supreme chopping up game for 15 minutes straight, homeboy. That's how I built my name on YouTube. You better ask about it, you sucker. You conservative white male ass, you know what? Dingo, you on your knees begging the white community, begging the Maga community for acceptance. This is the same dude who said Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than MLK. This is the same bozo who said that. He said Charlie Kirk was a better man than MLK. Charlie Kirk did more for the black community than MLK. This bozo fixed his mouth to say that.
You guys can't see the hypocrisy? I told you guys 1,000 times that all of these YouTubers are fake. What they do is they try to crap on the next man because that person's voice rings bells.
This is the same man who made several videos about Kevin Samuels after he died. And you was hating on the man when he was alive. You was hating on the man when he was alive, and you hated on him when he died. You made several videos, and Kevin Samuels didn't bother nobody. Kevin Samuels never talked about anybody in his content. Kevin Samuels had conversations with women about where they stand with men, how men view them, how they should look at themselves, breaking down their SMV, their sexual market value. Kevin Samuels didn't bother nobody. But yeah, you made several videos disrespecting that man because you was clout chasing. You was jealous. You mad that Kevin surpassed you. And that whack ass, fake ass, that old fake ass self-righteous content that you call yourself doing. You boo-boo boy. You got boo-boo in your pants, fool. Ringo. It is time to take a bath because your ass stink. You made all these videos about Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels never bothered you. Kevin Samuels wasn't Kevin Samuels wasn't tap dancing for the Maga community. Kevin Samuels wasn't tap dancing for white folks. Kevin Samuels did his content, and he never talked about no one. He never bothered anybody. Yet and still, Ringo bought his dusty ass on YouTube several times talking greasy about the man, and the man never paid you any attention. The man never mentioned you. The man never said anything about you. Let's make a long story short. You rode the short bus to school with all this fake ass self-righteous talk. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than MLK, I'm telling you. What a dummy.
And they try to make themselves appear as if though they're not gossipers when that's what they're doing. Red Supreme is...
Everybody on YouTube is gossiping. What I said was, I don't expose people. This is not an exposed channel. But if you're making content on YouTube, of course, you're gossiping. That goes for every influencer. That goes for every podcaster. You idiot, you dummy.
A hypocrite. This is the same guy who a couple of years back made a video talking about me, saying that doing reaction videos is for talentless people.
Shout out to my dog, Introvert up in the building. Shout out to you. I said that, right? See, the people that's been rocking with me from the beginning, you know, I used to make content just talking. I didn't do reactions. I didn't use no audio. It was just me talking, 15-minute videos. And I said that. I said all these new YouTubers who are just reacting to videos, they don't have talent. I still feel like that today. I started doing reaction videos because it was requested by the audience. It was requested by the subscribers. People would send me stuff to react to. Listen, homie, I started doing reaction videos late in the game. It took me a long time to start doing reaction videos. And if you know, you know. Dingo don't know what he's talking about.
Yet all of these YouTubers do reaction videos now. You got people literally changing their YouTube name to so-and-so reactions because they're trying to copy me. Everybody's reacting to people.
Everybody's copying Ringo. Ringo, you've been on YouTube since 06. There's a lot of people who surpass you. This channel only got 10K subs, and I do better than you when it comes to live viewers and overall numbers. You got to put on a MAGA hat and tap dance to get views from white conservatives who don't even like you like that. They know you're an idiot. They know you a buffoon, a certified buffoon. Now kick rocks, boo-boo boy.
A hypocrite. This is the same guy who a couple of years back made a video talking about me, saying that doing reaction videos is for talentless people. But yet all of these YouTubers do reaction videos now. You got people literally changing their YouTube name to so-and-so reactions because they're trying to copy me. Everybody's reacting to people's videos now. Nobody did that before. They were following me. Now it's popular now. Red Supreme is a hypocrite. This man talks about Anton Daniels all day. He don't have no content. Matter of fact, Red Supreme don't even have no talent. Red Supreme, exactly what talent do you have? I'll wait. You don't have any talent. You're talentless. Imagine a talentless person calling people that got talent talentless.
Shut up. Ringo, you a clown, man. You a nerd. Don't nobody want to hear you. This dude trying to make red pill content, and he's one of the biggest buffoons on planet Earth. Ringo, you're not witty. You're not charismatic. You're not handsome. You ain't got a mouthpiece. You're not fly. You that bland piece of chicken. You that chicken with no flavor. You that piece of beef on the damn barbecue grill with no flavor. You're stale. You're goofy. You're corny. You stink. You smell like bologna. You sit up there and let Fleece Johnson max out you already know. I'm going to save it. We're going to keep it PG-13. Ringo, I'm more charismatic than you. I got a better mouthpiece. I got a better personality. I got better conversation. The ladies love it when I talk. The ladies love my swagger. The ladies love the game. They love the vernacular. It's so spectacular. You wasn't born with it, Jack. You ain't got it. Let me tell you something, Sway. You ain't got it. You have no game. You're lame. Seriously. Let me tell you something, booty boy. Ringo, I can entertain with my mouthpiece, my swagger, my personality. I intrigue women with my game, vernacular, overall personality. You can't do that. You a weirdo. Dingo, you a certified weirdo, bruh. Where's your MAGA hat, man? You might as well come from out of that cave that you're dwelling in, boy. Come outside with that MAGA hat on. Ringo, let me see you go to a black community with that MAGA hat on. I'm not saying people need to do something to you. Why don't you go to a black community with the MAGA hat on, caping for Charlie Kirk, and see how those people, see if they greet you or not. Put on that MAGA hat, go to a black community, and regurgitate the talking points of Charlie Kirk and see how that works for you. See, Dingo, I can be myself when I go outside. I can talk the same talk and walk the same walk everywhere I go. You won't dare show your face in the black community with a MAGA hat on, regurgitating Charlie Kirk's talking points. You won't do it. I think you know better, boy. Think you know better, boo-boo boy.
You're a gossiper. You're no different than Tasha K. You're literally online right now gossiping about Anton Daniels. All you YouTubers do all day is talk about Anton Daniels.
Shut your bozo ass up. You made videos about Kevin Samuels. Anton Daniels is a clown. He's a fake Christian values, and he tap dances for white conservatives. I got every right in the world to roast Tampon Daniels because I feel like it. The same way that you felt that you had the right to talk greasy about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels never bothered you. He never mentioned your name. Never cared about you. You're a bozo. The man ignored you and never responded to you. You made several live streams. This idiot made 5-hour live streams about Kevin Samuels, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, trying to convince his audience that somehow Kevin Samuels wasn't a good man, wasn't a decent person. You made several live streams going on and on about Kevin Samuels and why it's unfair to support him and to not support people like you. Because guess what? According to Ringo, Kevin Samuels copied his style. Kevin Samuels stole things from him and never gave him credit. Now, according to Dingo, everybody's stealing from him. He said this blue light in the background, I stole that from him. Ringo, I don't watch you like that, bro. I barely started watching you when people started sending your videos when you was tap dancing with that MAGA hat on. Prior to that, I didn't watch anything you talked about. Never cared about your content. Never paid you any attention. People started sending me those weak ass videos you was making with that MAGA hat on. Prior to that, I never paid you any attention.
And then here's the thing. You got 800 people in your live chat right now. Not because you got talent, because they want to hear gossip.
There's other people who talk about the same thing and they can't get 800 people in their chat. There's people out there with more subscribers than me talking about the same subject and they can't even get 500 people in a live chat. If you ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? If you ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Huh? You got people out there with 200,000 subscribers and they can't even get 800 live viewers doing a podcast talking about the same thing. So what does that tell you, dingo, you bimbo? You can barely get 800 live viewers doing a live stream and you got 200,000 plus subscribers. Your channel is trash. Dingo, your content, you absolutely suck at making content. You a fake self-righteous brother. Nobody likes you. You're a cornball. You're phony. You smell like stale bologna. You need to get in the bathtub and clean your booty. You stink. You're nasty.
Because you play the piano. No, they want to hear the tea. You're a gossiper. And you're calling other people gossipers when this is what you do. Let's get back to this tape. Find out more of this mess because this hypocrisy is amazing, guys.
See, that don't mean you got talent because you get 800 people. Ringo, there's people out there with 10 times as, there's people who got 10 times the subscribers I got. They can't even get 500 people in a live chat when they go live talking about the same subjects. People want to hear my perspective. People want to hear my breakdown. They want to hear King Supreme dice and chop up game. That's why they tune in. You got other people that talk about the same thing, can't even get 400 live viewers talking about the same subject. So what does that tell you, dingo? You claim to be intelligent, but you're really just irrelevant. You claim to be intelligent, but in reality, you're just irrelevant. Sit down and take 10 seats, bozo, homie the clown. There's so many men who are taking the Tasha K route and hopes to become successful.
But that's what you're doing. You have taken the Tasha K route.
This dude is an idiot. What I do and what Tasha K do is completely different. What I meant when I said you're taking the Tasha K route, when you dig into people's personal information and make videos exposing that, that's the Tasha K route. I don't make content like that. I don't expose people. I talk about things that's already on the internet and I give my perspective. What I do and what Tasha K do is totally different. This idiot tried to compare my content to Tasha K. You were digging, you were reaching. Ringo, you stink. You smell like dog boo-boo. Get in the bath and wash your stinking you know what. Get in the bath and wash your stinking you know what. You wild and deranged mutt.
To talk about Anton Daniels all day. All you guys talk about is Anton Daniels.
All Ringo talked about was Kevin Samuels. All Ringo talked about was Kevin Samuels. He tried his best to convince his audience that Kevin Samuel was a fake guy who stole his content and never gave him credit. Ringo is like the mad rapper that's been rapping longer than everybody, but he can't get traction. So what he does is he pretends to be a self-righteous brother because he can't get it. He can't get the traction that he wants on YouTube, even though he's been on YouTube since 2008. Ringo, you suck. You have no talent. You're not charismatic. You're a weenie. You lack personality. You're fake. You're phony. You smell like a batch of spoiled bologna. You stink, Ringo. Time to get your ass in a bathtub. You boo-boo boy. Ringo is like the mad rapper. He's been on YouTube longer than everybody. You listen, man. You got people with 5,000 and 10,000 subscribers that got way more traction than Ringo. And this idiot, this buffoon guy, this idiot has over 200,000 subscribers. I've seen channels with 8,000 subscribers do better numbers than you. So what does that tell you, Ringo? You suck and your content is trash. Nobody believes you. You need more people.
All day. And then you're trying to make yourself out as if though you're not doing that. You're gossiping. You are a gossiper.
We are all gossiping, you idiot. If you're on YouTube, if you're an influencer, if you're a podcaster, you are gossiping. That goes for everybody that picks up a microphone to talk about these subjects. You're gossiping. But guess what? You know what I don't do? I don't dig in people's past to see where they worked at. I don't dig in people's past to find their last address, to find their co-employees, their co-workers, should I say. I don't talk about things that people don't already know. I just listen. What King Supreme do is this: I give my perspective on things that's already out there. That's not exposing. Exposing is when you talk about something that nobody knows about, you idiot. But if you want to call me a gossiper, look in the mirror and point two fingers back at yourself. You're talking about me right now. You're gossiping about me. King Supreme wasn't thinking about Dingo. I was doing my content, and this idiot decided he wanted to react to the live stream that I did early this morning. Wasn't even thinking about this boo-boo boy. You smell, you stink. Get your ass in the tub, you stink. Ringo, get your ass in the tub, you stink. Get your ass in the get your ass in the tub, you stink. You smell like boo-boo. Ringo smell like boo-boo. Doodle, Ringo smell like boo-boo. Ringo, you're trash. Your content is boo-boo.
That's what you do. You're literally on camera saying anybody that is gathering videos and exposing other people, something's wrong with them. What?
I didn't say that, you idiot. What I said is, if all of your content is based on you digging in people's past or digging to find their personal information, if you dedicate your whole channel to that, something is wrong with that picture. That's what I said, you idiot. If you're going to quote me right. Don't misrepresent what I said. You know what I said, fool. If your content is about exposing people, which I've never exposed anyone. I never came to YouTube and exposed information about people I never exposed anything. The stuff I talk about is things that everybody knows already. So that's not exposing people. That's me giving commentary on information that's already out there to the public. You dummy.
Something's wrong. That's what y'all doing right now with Anton Daniels. You're gathering videos that you got from so-called Taz the Goat.
I'm gathering videos that's already out there. I'm not exposing anything. I'm giving commentary on public information. You dummy.
You took his video, which is old videos. You're a gossiper. You can't see that?
You're a gossiper, Ringo. You're on YouTube, Ringo. You're a gossiper. You're more like a damn tweaker. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a tweaker. If you're doing YouTube and social media, you are gossiping. Yes. You can say that this is gossip. I don't have a problem with that. Yes, I'm gossiping. I'm a damn podcaster.
And see the hypocrisy? And then your viewers, they're dumb as hell because they're literally listening to you. Clearly, they can see that you're a hypocrite. But again, they're not there for you. You think they're there for you. They're not there for you. They don't even rock with you. They're there for the gossip. Let's go.
You know what I mean? Oh, sister girl ass. That's that sister girl content. I'm gonna expose you. Now, it's understandable when you see women do it, but when you have men who do, now don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with exposing something here and there.
He said ain't nothing wrong with exposing something here and there. Come on now.
What I said is, if you want to expose something here and there, okay, cool. But when you dedicate your whole channel to talking about people's personal lives, digging into their background, that's a problem. See, he's misrepresenting what I said, and the idiots who are listening to him, yeah, Ringo, that's true. Ringo's not even honest about what I actually said. I said there's nothing wrong if you want to expose something from time to time, but don't dedicate your whole channel to exposing stuff in people's background. That's what I said. But if, like I said it before and I said it again, if you're on YouTube, you're a gossiper. If you're doing a podcast, to a certain extent, you're gossiping. That's just the reality of it. I made it clear. Everything I said, I made it clear. I said I don't expose people. I don't dig into people's past. I don't talk about stuff that everybody don't know already. That's what I said. Now, if you want to expose something here and there, you get a pass to do that. But when you make it your career to dig into people's past, that's Tasha K behavior. That's exactly what I said. So if you're gonna quote me right. Don't say something that I never said. Don't misrepresent what I said, dingo.
What do you see, guys? This is social media. This is YouTube. Everybody talks about the latest news, the latest topics. But when you have someone that is saying that other YouTubers are talentless and they're gossipers because they're giving their commentary.
Listen what I said. If you came to YouTube and all you did was react, then we don't really know what you're doing. We don't really know where you're coming from because you're just talking about other people. I didn't come to YouTube like that, dingo. I started doing reaction videos late in the game. I had subscribers begging me to do reactions to videos. Never cared about them. When I came to YouTube, I was doing pre-recorded videos in my car. 10-minute videos, 15, 20 minutes, videos with me just talking. No audio, no visual, just Red Supreme chopping up game, homie. You got to have game to do that. People got to be intrigued with the conversation for you to do that. These new YouTubers, they come in the game reacting to people. They never built their platforms just talking about their thoughts and how they view the world. No, they came in the game doing reaction videos. I came in the game doing 15-minute videos just talking, homie. No audio, no reaction videos. Just breaking down this damn game when it comes to female nature, simping, unworthy women. The whole game when it comes to dating and mating, dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't come in the game doing reaction videos. I didn't come in the game doing live streams. I came in the game doing 10 and 15-minute pre-recorded videos, chopping up straight-laced game. That is how I built my damn name. I didn't build my name from reaction videos, bozo.
On a story, that is a hater. That's a person that is trying to uplift themselves while putting everybody else down because the person they're trying to put down is the one with the talent. Red Supreme have no talent. Take away the topic of Anton Daniels and look at Red Supreme's resume. What exactly do
I got videos with decent views that ain't got nothing to do with tampon. I got videos with decent views that ain't got nothing to do with tampon. What are you talking about? I came in the game doing pre-recorded videos, not talking about trending topics, not talking about YouTubers, not doing reaction videos, not playing somebody else's audio. That was King Supreme chopping up straight game for 15 minutes, just talking in my car, sitting at the park, talking at the park. I built my name from conversations, not reaction videos, dingo.
Supreme do? What's his talent? What could Red Supreme do?
What can you do? I'm not even concerned about what you do because you're irrelevant. You think you're intelligent, but in reality, you're just irrelevant. See, dingo, this is going to be one of my lowest viewed videos. I'm doing you a favor by even talking to you. You got over 200,000 subscribers and your content sucks. Your content sucks. You're whack. You got a whack personality, no game. You're lame with no mouthpiece. You dirty boo-boo boy.
Outside of talking about other people.
This right here will be one of my lowest viewed videos because nobody cares about Dingo. He's irrelevant. I started not to talk about this dude, right? But I said, man, it's Saturday. I ain't doing nothing. I'll sit up there and I'll break some of this stuff down. But guess what, Ringo? I really don't need to talk about you, homie. Talking about you is going to be one of my lowest viewed videos. I promise you that. Ringo is irrelevant, but he thinks he's intelligent. You stink. You're dirty. You're nasty.
What's his talent? What's his gift? What could he do that's creative? Do Red Supreme know how to fix a car? Red Supreme, I guarantee you, you don't even know how to change oil on a car. I can guarantee you, you don't even know how to fix a flat tire. You don't even know how to change a tire.
Don't know how to fix a tire. Like, damn, dude, you just dumb. You just talking out your asshole, bro. You're dumb. You're an idiot. You're dumb. You a straight up dummy. Ringo don't know how to wipe his behind on the toilet. Huh? Ringo don't know how to bathe. Ringo don't know how to bathe properly. Ringo don't even know how to wipe his behind on the toilet, y'all. Ringo, you're pitiful. You're miserable. You're jealous of everybody that's passed you up on YouTube. You've been on YouTube longer than everybody, and you suck at it. You're dry. You're corny. You lack personality. You stink. You're musty. You're dusty. Your content is whack.
You don't even know how to change nothing on a car. You don't even know how to install brakes. Do you know how to play the piano? Could you play basketball? Could you do anything outside of talking about
Ringo, can you tie your shoestrings and count to 5, you dummy? Ringo, can you tie your shoestrings and count to 5, you dummy? You short bus riding ass, you know what?
Daniels. The nerve of you to talk about somebody not having talent when you're gossiping right now on social media. Let's get back to the tape, guys.
Ringo, man, you need to go back in that bedroom and I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna keep it PG-13. I ain't gonna say nothing. But when your whole channel is dedicated to exposing other people, that's an individual who don't have talent. That's a person that person is depending on gossip to elevate their platform.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
I didn't use gossip to elevate my platform, dummy. Sometimes you got to give people what they want. My subscribers send me videos to react to. My subscribers had to beg me to start doing these reactions. I didn't depend on gossip to elevate my platform. I built my name just by doing 10, 15-minute videos talking in my car. That's how I built my name on social media. I didn't build my channel doing reaction videos. If you know, you know. So in his mind, he thinks he has a gotcha. Ooh, I got a gotcha moment. Ooh, I got a gotcha. That's not a gotcha moment, idiot. Because when you study the history of King Supreme, you would know, King Supreme was doing pre-recorded videos just chopping up game, female nature, playerism, ism, breaking it down from my perspective. That's how King Supreme built his name. Not from no damn reaction videos. That came way later in the game, dingo. And this idiot really thought he had a gotcha moment. That's how dumb he is.
You are dependent on gossip to elevate your platform. You're a hypocrite. You are dependent on the content that you got from Taz the Goat because he have the videos on Anton Daniels.
Oh, I'm not dependent on it. I do videos that people request. I do videos that people request. Have you ever heard of supply and demand? They demand, I supply the game. I speak on it from my perspective. They have a demand, I supply those demands. I do commentary on videos that people ask me to do commentary on. You idiot.
Old videos, you depended on his work, his research, the fact that he had those videos downloaded. You're using his video for content because you don't got no content. You have no talent. You took the
You tap dance from Maga. You were a tap dancer for Maga. You was all on Charlie Kirk's testicles. You was riding Charlie Kirk's testicles, saying that Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than MLK. If that ain't a Sambo, I don't know what is. Running around in MAGA hats, begging white folks for acceptance, begging for acceptance that you will never get. You're pathetic. You're truly pathetic, Ringo. Begging on white folks for acceptance. You will never get it.
And the research of another content creator, right? and you're using it for content. You are not a content creator. You're a content scavenger. You scavenge hunt. You are a
man, Ringo, you've been doing reaction videos longer than everybody, bro. But the thing about it is nobody wants your perspective. Nobody cares about your perspective. The people don't listen to you. They don't want to hear from you. You're a cornball. You're a lame. You lack game. You're a dummy with no personality. You're just corny and goofy.
bottom feeder, a hypocrite. Let's go.
You the bottom feeder, man. Listen, he tried his best to build his platform talking about Kevin Samuels. He did several videos trying to expose Kevin Samuels. Let me tell you something. Kevin Samuels wasn't bothering nobody. Kevin Samuels never even talked about other YouTubers. Kevin Samuels just did his content and moved on. But yet you harassed that man. You made several videos about that brother. Why? Because Ringo was jealous of Kevin Samuels. Ringo wanted the same shine that Kevin Samuels got, but guess what? He's never going to get it because he ain't got it. He ain't got it. What am I talking about? Talent. He ain't got it. You got people on YouTube with 8,000 subscribers that do better numbers than you in that dusty ass channel. Boo boo boy.
Doesn't require talent. Exposing people doesn't require talent. Now, exposing tampon, I believe that's a beautiful thing. Because
so let me get this straight. Exposing Anton, you calling him tampon, right? Exposing Anton, according to you, is a good thing. But if somebody's talking,
it is a good thing because when you claim to be a God-fearing Christian, I'm letting the youth know that, hey, man, this man is a hypocrite. He don't believe in Christianity. He doesn't have Christian morals or values. He's a fake. He's a phony. Now, if Tampon would have said, hey, man, I got bread, but I got a wife, but I can do whatever I want to do, fine. Play on, player. Ain't got a problem in the world with that. But when you come up here pretending to be this God-fearing man, this God-fearing Christian, you're faking. And you got to expect for people to call you out when you're faking like that. That comes with the territory.
about you, they're a gossiper. If somebody's talking about Anton, if I talk about Anton, I'm a gossiper. So if we talk about anybody, we're all gossipers. Let me educate you because I don't think you graduated high school. Gossip is defined as chit-chat or chatter of people communicating.
If you're on social media, you gossiping, idiot. You're gossiping right now. I don't need you to educate me, you dummy. You idiot. You illiterate idiot. You got boo-boo on your pants. Go take a bath. You stink, boy. You stink. You smell. You are gossiping about me right now. I wasn't thinking about you, dingo. But you made a video talking about me when I wasn't thinking about you. You made a whole video gossiping about me. Wasn't worried about you. It's not like you got traction on YouTube. It's not like I can talk about Dingo and somehow get views. It's not going to happen. Nobody cares about Dingo. Nobody cares about what he has to say. He's lame. He's corny. He's a gang goofy Gilligan with 2 left shoes on. You belong at the circus with a Maga hat and 2 left shoes with a painted red nose. You gang goofy Gilligan, you.
On social media or wherever that have not been confirmed as being a fact. That's gossip. Gossip is when you are talking and speaking on a subject about someone. So-and-so slept with so-and-so, but it have not been confirmed as a fact.
Just like you made several videos gossiping about Kevin Samuels, jealous of Kev, jealous about the fact that Kev had so many subscribers, so many live viewers, and the man became successful. Ringo was jealous of Kevin Samuels' success. Do you know this idiot fixed his mouth to say that Kevin Sam, boy, you ain't got the same swagger, style, or personality like Kev, homie. Don't nobody want to listen to you. You're drained. You're a vampire. You're a leech. You're a sucker. You're a certified buster. You're the biggest sucker since Blow Pop. You made several live streams gossiping about the late Kevin Samuels, and the man never paid you any attention. He ignored you. You're a gang Goofy Gilligan with 2 left shoes, and can't forget about the painted red nose.
That's gossip, right? But when something is a fact, when something is true, and you are given commentary on it, that is not gossip. The truth of the matter is, right now, you are gossiping. But you won't admit it because
the truth of the matter is you are gossiping about me when I wasn't talking about you. Ringo, my channel got terminated. I had to start from scratch. This channel has 10K subs, and my live streams do better numbers than yours. The only time you get views is when you put on that Maga hat and you start caping for the conservative Maga community. That's the only time you might get a little traction to your channel. Outside of that, nobody cares about anything that you have to say, bruh. Nobody cares. You are gossiping about me in this whole video. Misquoting what I've said, misrepresenting what I've said. If you're going to say that I said something, at least be correct about what I said, dingo. You gang Goofy Gilligan.
Trying to make your audience believe that you're this special kind of commentator that is better than everybody else, and everybody else have no talent. Red Supreme, I challenge you to a talent test. I challenge you to a talent contest. You don't have no talent.
You don't have no talent. You've been on YouTube since 2006. You got people with 7,000 subscribers that's getting better views than you, and you got a 200,000 plus channel. You don't have any talent, because if you did, you would get better numbers.
Aside from talking about people, you don't got nothing to offer the YouTube community.
You idiot. I started my whole platform talking, doing 15-minute videos, just talking, no reactions. Not talking about celebrities, not talking about other YouTubers. You dummy. You bimbo. Also known as dingo. You nitwit. You confused. You rode on a short bus. I understand it. I got compassion. Let me tell you something, homeboy. My channel was built on chopping up game. 15-minute videos with King Supreme just talking. No reaction videos, no audio, no visual, just me talking. Chopping up game. Giving advice. Chopping it up about this game that we all live called life. That's how I build my name on YouTube, homie. 15-minute videos with King Supreme just chopping, breaking everything down, putting everything in the blender, mixing it all up like gumbo. Dingo. Yeah. You wish you had this personality. You wish you had this mouthpiece. You wish you had the talent. You wish your game was spectacular. You wish you had this beautiful vernacular. You were dry. You were dusty. You were corny.
If I were to tell you, come on YouTube right now for a whole week and demonstrate talent, you got none. Let's go.
Because he needs to be exposed for the fraud that he is.
No, you're the fraud.
So I'm not mad at Taz the Goat for exposing this. I'm talking about the people who dedicate their whole channels to exposing people.
So hold up. You're not mad with Taz the Goat for exposing Anton, but now you're talking about
Taz the Goat didn't expose Anton. Taz the Goat took videos about stuff that was out there already. See, this idiot doesn't understand what exposing means. Exposing something is when you talk about something that nobody knows about. Taz the Goat didn't expose Anton Daniels. Taz the Goat took videos that was already on YouTube, put it together, pieced it together, and gave commentary on it. Taz the Goat didn't expose a damn thing. Maybe you need to learn what expose means. You can't expose something that's already out there. You're just talking about it at that point because everybody else knows about it by now. How can you expose something that everybody knows about? Taz the Goat didn't give a revelation about Anton Daniels. All he did was post videos about stuff. He posted videos that was already out there. He just pieced them together. That information was already out there for the public. Taz the Goat didn't expose nothing. He gave commentary about information that was public, something that anybody can dig up on YouTube. He didn't expose nothing.
That dedicated their whole channels to talking about Anton. Does that make any logical sense? See, you pick and choose what you want to talk about. You pick and choose who you favor. So you're saying that Taz the GOAT is not a gossiper?
I never said that he wasn't gossiping, you dummy. Everybody on YouTube is gossiping, you idiot. You're gossiping about me right now in this video, dummy. Never said that Taz the GOAT wasn't a gossiper. If you're on social media, you are gossiping. If you're talking about trending topics, you are gossiping. That goes for every podcaster. That goes for every YouTuber. That goes for every influencer. Yes, for the most part, it is gossip. People give commentary about things that they really don't know, but they give their opinion on it because it's already out there in the public. It's a story that's out there for the public. We give commentary on it. We do commentary on these videos. I never said that Taz the GOAT wasn't a gossiper, you dummy.
Because he's talking about Anton? Which one is it? So let me get this straight. If Taz the GOAT talk about Anton, he's not a gossiper. If Ringo talk about Anton, he's the gossiper, right? What about your man Freezer Man? He's not a gossiper. He made like 100 videos about tampon. Is he a gossiper? What about everybody else? What about everybody on YouTube that is talking about Anton Daniels? Are all of them gossipers, or are you just a hater? Which one is it? Because we all
You made a million videos about Kevin Samuels. You don't call yourself a hater. You made 1 million videos about Kevin Samuels. Do you consider yourself a hater? Bet money you don't, dingo. Shut up and take 10 seats. You're corny. You're dusty. Sitting up there with that, man, please.
all know that you don't got no talent. Red Supreme, you don't got no talent. You don't know how to do nothing. I challenge you. I challenge you to any type of activity that a man's supposed to do. You don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to care for a house. You can't fix a wall. You cannot do no plumbing. You don't know.
Idiot. I used to do constructions, putting wall together. I did construction. I did demolition, and I built houses, and I built offices. You idiot. You dummy. I used to work with my hands for a living at one point in time in my life. I work with my mind now. I don't have to work with my hands, but I've been there and done that. I did warehouse and construction, putting up drywall, putting tile, laying down tile, right? Putting the damn sink together. I did that before. I did that years ago, homie. I've been there and done that. But of course, Dingo doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just running his mouth. All right, let's get back to this dummy.
Nothing about being a man. Red, where's your family? Do you even know what it means to be a man? Do you know what it means to
Do you know what it means to wipe your behind at night? Do you know what it means to not gossip about a man that you're jealous of, like Kevin Samuels, your boo-boo boy?
anything? Do you know how to do roofing work? Do you have any skilled trades? Or all you do is talk about Anton Daniels all day? Take away Anton.
All you did was talk about Kevin Samuels all day because you were jealous of him. According to Ringo, Kevin Samuels bit his style and never gave him props. Shut your weak ass up, boo-boo boy.
Daniels from social media, Red Supreme don't got nothing to talk about. Let's go.
Bro, I made the immigration conversation hot. I was talking about gang culture, made those conversations hot. Female nature, I made those conversations hot. Right? Talking about Donald Trump and the open borders, I made that conversation hot. Whatever I talk about, I can make it hot, homeboy. Check my catalog, it speaks for itself. I spoke on everything. Female nature, gang banging, politics, illegal immigration, open borders, Donald Trump running for president, Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. I covered all that content. I'm not one-dimensional, homeboy. King Supreme is far from being one-dimensional, dingo. I can make any conversation hot and get views and get my audience to support what I'm talking about. Dingo.
That's a major problem, especially when you see men doing it.
And do you think that this actually helped her as far as continuing to build her up?
Yeah, oh, Wendy Williams as ninjas. That's that Wendy Williams, Tasha K energy. And the sad part about it is you got grown ass men who are doing the same thing.
That's what you're doing.
That's not what I'm doing, you idiot. Wendy Williams and Tasha K expose things about people that nobody knows, you dummy. When have I ever exposed somebody and dug up something from their past that nobody knows about? When have I ever made content like that? You idiot. Let me speak to my audience. Have you guys ever known me to make content exposing things about people that nobody knows about? When have I ever made content like that? I've never made content like that.
Same thing. Guys, didn't I tell you weeks ago that all of these YouTubers have turned into gossipers? Didn't I tell you that? Y'all don't see how everybody literally is copying off of the things I've been told you? Didn't I tell you guys that these guys are gossipers and men are now doing the very same thing women always been doing? But the thing is, he's gossiping and he's telling everybody that we're doing that, but he's acting like he's not doing that. The man is literally live right now with 800 nosy people who want to hear gossip. Now you tell me, Red, why do you have 800 people watching you right now? Are they watching you because you're talented? Or are they watching you because they want gossip?
Okay, he asked a question. He said, are they watching you because you have talent? Or can we say they're watching you because you have talent? Okay, Dingo, let me tell you something. You got YouTubers out there with bigger platforms than mine. They went live about the same subject, couldn't get 800 live viewers. How come the people didn't tap in with them to get the gossip? Why? Because they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that from their perspective. They wanted to hear it. They wanted to hear about that particular thing from my perspective, right? You go live at times, Ringo. You got over 200,000 subscribers. I only got 10K on this channel. And guess what? My live streams do better than yours. In many cases, for the most part, it does. I get the same numbers you get with a channel that's way smaller, a channel with 10K subscribers. I can get the same numbers you get, if not more. So what does that tell you, Dingo?
Which one is it? Because they're not watching you because you got talent, because they know you don't got no talent. They're watching you because you have a story that they're interested in.
And they want to hear the story from my perspective. I'm not the only person who talked about that story. Many YouTubers talked about that same story, and they didn't get the numbers that I got. They did a live stream about it, and the live stream probably got 2,000 views by now. The live stream I did earlier is at 15K. Why? Because people wanted to hear it from my perspective. 15K, that's way more subscribers than I got. I only got 10K subs. That live stream got more, it got more views than I got subscribers. You can't say the same thing, Dingo. You can't do numbers when you make videos. Nobody watches you. Nobody cares to hear things from your perspective. Nobody cares. So they don't listen to you. You got a bunch of people subscribe to your channel that don't really watch you, that don't really rock with you. Ringo, what percentage of your subscribers watch your videos? Maybe 5% of them? 2%, 3%? I mean, bro, you got 200,000 subscribers and you can barely crack 5,000 views per live stream. And you got over 200,000 some subscribers. You're pathetic. You lack talent. You smell like boo-boo. Go on in there and take a bath, dude. You stink.
They want to hear the latest news on what the video title says. They think you got some information, but you're dragging the show. You're not even giving the people what the title says in your video. You're using another man's video. Might as well they go watch that man's video rather than watching you. See,
he said they better off watching that video than they are watching me. The video I did got way more views than the person who did it originally. What does that tell you? Taz made it a hot line, but I made it a hot song. The reaction that I did to Taz's video got more views than he got. So you got more people that wanted to hear it from my perspective. That's what it was. And guess what? I kept it real. I said, you can go over there to Taz the Goat and watch the original video. I ain't no hater. I said, this is where I got it from. Going over there to Taz the Goat to watch the original video. Watch the video in totality. That's exactly what I told my audience. Taz did a video on it. That video probably got like 2,000 views. I did it and got 15K in one day. Taz did that video 3-4 days ago and it only got 2,000 views. I got 15,000 on that same video in one day and counting. So what does that tell you?
This is the whole point. You are doing commentary, gossiping off of another man's work. Why don't you tell all your viewers, hey, rather than watching my show, the 800 of you, go watch that guy's video because he did all.
I did say that. See, this is how dumb he is. I'm gonna show you how stupid this clown is. Dingo, let me tell you something, Dingo. I told the people, I said, go and watch the original video, Taz the Goat. I gave Taz the Goat props. I said, this is a well put together video. It was put together nice. Then I said, go over there to Taz the Goat to watch the original video. That's exactly what I told my audience, you dummy. You just be talking just to be talking. You don't do your homework. You don't do no research. You just running your mouth like these broads. Just running your mouth because you can. No research. He's not studying. This idiot didn't even take the time to see that. Well, King Supreme did tell the people to go watch the original video. Go over there to Taz to go to watch the original video. That's exactly what I said to the audience, you dummy.
But you're dragging the show. You're not even giving the people what the title says in your video. You're using another man's video. Might as well they go watch that man's video rather than watching you. See, this is the whole point. You are doing commentary, gossiping off of another man's work. Why don't you tell all your viewers, hey, rather than watching my show, the 800 of you, go watch that guy's video because he did all the work. You like to benefit off of other people's work, other people's research, and you sit down in the comfort of your own place, regurgitating other people's talking points. You are nothing but a scavenger of.
I'm regurgitating other people's talking points, really? I got my own flavor and personality, my own lingo, my own wordplay. I don't need to regurgitate what somebody else say, you dummy. People watch Red Supreme for the wordplay, for the mouthpiece, for the personality, the swagger, the vernacular. That's why people watch me, you idiot. When have you guys ever heard Red Supreme regurgitate what other people say? I got my own flavor. I got my own vernacular. I got my own lingo. I got my own style. Nobody in their right mind is going to believe that. When have Red Supreme ever stole somebody else's talking points and used their wordplay? Never. I got my own wordplay. I'm too talented. I'm too charismatic. All this stuff comes from the top of the dome. I don't write nothing down. I turn the microphone on and I spit game. As simple as that.
Bottom feeder on YouTube. That is what you're doing right now. You're worse than a gossiper. You are a scavenger. And that's what most YouTubers do when they have no original talent. You go and you scavenge. You literally go at the bottom of the sea trying to find something to eat. And the thing about social media is a lot of these influencers, they get gassed up by how many viewers they have watching them live. I've learned a long time ago on YouTube, you can have 8,000 people watching you. That does not mean that they like you. It doesn't mean that they rock with you. It doesn't mean that they support you. They're there for the story.
Oh, Ringo, you know how many people supported that live stream I did earlier? He said, it doesn't mean that they rock you. It doesn't mean that they support you. BS. I made decent money off that live stream that I did earlier. I had people sending $20 cash apps, $50 cash apps, $25 cash apps, $30 cash apps. Why? Because they appreciate my commentary. They like to hear things from my perspective. I chop game and I'm pretty damn entertaining. I provide knowledge, wisdom, and entertainment, you dummy. That is why people support me, fool. Not only did I have 800 and 1,000 people watching at one particular time on that live, I got a bunch of people to support the show with their hard-earned money. Why? Because they appreciate my commentary. Let's move along, dummy.
That's it. Once the story's over, it is over. They go home, they forget about you. Do you understand? You are a gossiper with no talent, and I want you to know that. Let's go.
Oh, Wendy Williams ass ninjas.
Because she's already got a brand now. She has some visibility. But I don't think that you'll find anybody, even under a rock, that will say that this was a good thing for her. It created more visibility. It helped to blow up her platform. But to the tune of $4 million, that's a huge marketing bill.
I just feel like that. I got a lot of receipts now.
Hit the like button if you haven't already. Shout out to Marcus E, man. Shout out to Marcus Ep, man, for the 10. Shout out to Cali's Finest for the 20. I appreciate you. Shout out to Vaughn for the deuce. Hit the like button and support the show. You already know. King Supreme. Let me tell you something, dingo. You might as well tell those people to go watch his video. That's exactly what I told them. I said, go over there to Taz the Goat and watch the original video. That's exactly what I told my audience, dingo. See, I ain't no hater. I always pay respect to the originator of the content. That's what I do. So what I did was I directed some traffic to his channel because I gave props. I said, I got this video from Taz the Goat. Go over there and watch the full video in totality. But Dingo isn't smart enough to realize that. Dingo doesn't do his homework. Dingo doesn't do research. Dingo turns his camera on and he starts to run his damn mouth about something that he knows nothing about. Dingo's not smart enough to know that I created my channel I built my channel from pre-recorded videos with me just talking for 15 minutes. No audio, no reaction videos, 15-minute videos of me just talking, not talking about celebrity gossip, not talking about other YouTubers, giving game about women and talking about life in general. That's how I build my name on this social media thing. But Dingo don't do his research. Dingo don't do his homework. Dingo is just running his mouth.
And so as a result, I think that this was just an opportunity for her to save face by saying, yeah, I was gonna fight it. Yeah, winos, we did it, but I'm gonna wave the white flag. Honestly, in hindsight, I would have just took the videos down if it was something that she was requesting that I do, based off of the fact that if you know for sure that this person does not have an STD, did not do any form of prostitution, and was not using drugs, you're playing a dangerous game. It's one thing to react and do a commentary to a video.
See, here's the thing, guys. I do reaction videos, but outside of reaction videos, I'm a talented man. When you look at these YouTubers, these guys have no talent. If YouTube was to pass a new policy that says you could no longer do reaction videos, all of these guys on YouTube are done.
Oh, I'm not done. See, listen. This dude is an idiot. Ringo, you're dumb. You're right about other people, but it doesn't apply to me. I can make videos with you. I can make videos of me talking and they're going to do numbers. I can go back to pre-recorded videos and guess what? They're going to do more numbers than those live streams. They're going to do more numbers than them dusty ass live streams that you be putting out. If I stop doing live streams for a month, I could talk about game and break game down from my perspective. No reactions, no celebrity gossip, not talking about YouTubers. I can do videos chopping up straight game, and I'm gonna get 10,000, 15,000 off of pre-recorded videos with me just talking. No reaction videos, no celebrity gossip. How do I know? Because I did it before. That's how I built my name on social media, just by talking and chopping up game. I started doing reaction videos way later in the game. My subscribers begged me to do reaction videos. Why? Because I wasn't doing reaction videos in the beginning.
They're done. You know why? They don't got no real talent. None. All they do is gossip. talk about other people. That's all they do. This is why I've been telling you guys that when it comes to doing reactionary videos, right? Because I've been doing reaction videos since 2006. I've been here doing this since 2006, guys.
So you've been doing reaction videos since 2006 and you suck. You absolutely suck. Your views are terrible. Your engagement is terrible. Your commentary is absolutely horrible. You got Kevin Samuels Johnson in your mouth. You made several videos hating on Kevin when he was alive, hating on Kevin when he died. Dingo is a certified hater. Dingo is like the mad rapper. You know, the mad rapper who's been in the rap game longer than everybody but can't make no money. Everybody then set up there and surpassed him and what he doing. Well, that's Dingo. Dingo's the mad content creator. You got the mad rapper and the mad content creator. Dingo. The people don't rock with you. They don't want to listen to you. You're corny. You stink. You smell like baloney. You a bozo. You belong in the circus. You got two left shoes. You got on two left shoes with a red painted nose. Get lost, boo-boo boy.
I'm one of the first reaction channels on YouTube from 2006. And the thing is, you have to have, number one, to do reaction videos, you have to have a personality, right? You have to be very quick thinker. You have to be smart and intelligent. And you have to be able to break things down. A lot of these guys that are doing what is called reaction videos are literally copying a formula of what they see from other commentators.
But they're doing better numbers than you. Those people that you claim have no talent are doing better numbers than you. And you've been doing reaction videos before everybody, according to you. Dingo said he's been doing reaction videos before everybody. How come these new YouTubers who barely came on the platform 2-3 years ago are doing better numbers than you? But you've been on YouTube for 25 years. Dingo's been on YouTube for 20 years.
Now, it's bad in many regards. For example, you, the viewer. If a certain story pop up and this content creator react to that video, then that one react to the same video. That one react to the same video. The entire ecosystem is oversaturated with a bunch of fluff. Why? Because everybody's regurgitating the talking points of everyone. This is why in order to stand out in this particular niche, you have to be able to communicate in a certain way that is totally different from others.
No, he's giving us a revelation. Ringo, you do realize the people that you're talking to are doing better numbers than you. My channel has 10K and I'm doing better numbers than you with a 10K subscriber channel. You got a 200K subscriber channel. Nobody needs your advice, Dingo. You're the last person that somebody wants to take advice from. Your channel is dusty. It's tired. Time to retire that damn dusty. Time to retire that dusty ass channel, Dingo. It is time to do something else. It is time to sit your monkey ass on a shelf. You're taking up space. Out the back door you go.
Now, in today's day, we have content creators that steal your talking points now. In other words, they try to look like you, sound like you, dress like you, act like you. For example, you see how I have the blue background light setting? You go to Red Supreme's platform, go look at his video. Go look at it, guys. Everybody's trying to do the same thing, guys. Everybody.
So I copied Dingo. I'm copying you. Nobody wants to talk like you. Nobody wants to dress like you. Nobody wants to dress and talk like Dingo. Dingo, you a certified Sambo. You won't see King Supreme walking around with a damn Maga hat on. Caping for Charlie Kirk, looking for some butter biscuits from the Maga community. You damn fool. Dingo.
Everybody's trying to do the same thing like me, bro. Same thing. Blue, 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 blue. Everybody got blue now.
He said that I copied him. This dude is delusional. He said Kevin Samuels copied him. For one, you ain't got the style, swagger, and personality like Kev to hold a conversation with women. Women don't want to talk to Dingo. How you gonna say, well, Kevin Samuels copied me? Kevin Samuels ain't got to copy your dusty ass trick. You ain't got enough personality to hold conversations with women. You're corny, you're dusty, you're looking thirsty. You're begging me for some attention. Apparently, that's what you're doing. Dingo ain't got the style and personality to kick a conversation with women, to keep a woman intrigued with his conversation. Dingo ain't got the style. He ain't got the personality. He ain't got the mouthpiece. He ain't got the vernacular. Ringo is dry and corny. His channel is dusty. 200,000+ subscribers, and you can barely pull 5,000 views per video. Get lost, boo-boo boy. Sitting up there with them boo-boo stains in your drawers. Go take a bath.
Light setting. You go to Red Supreme's platform. Go look at his video. Go look at it, guys. Everybody's trying to do the same thing, guys. Everybody's trying to do the same thing like me, bro.
So they're copying Ringo. He said everybody's trying to do the same thing like him. Ringo, I got news for you. Nobody wants to talk like you. Nobody wants to look like you. Nobody wants to dress like you. You are corny. You're desperate. You're thirsty. You're corny. Ringo truly believes that he's intelligent, but in reality, he is just irrelevant. Let me tell you something that I wouldn't do, Dingo. But see, you know my relevance on social media. Don't let the 10K subscribers fool you. Check game. If I got 200,000+ subscribers, I wouldn't need to talk about a guy with 10K. But guess what? This guy with 10K get the same amount of views, if not more, than Dingo gets on a 200,000+ subscriber channel. Dingo, your channel is dusty. You are dusty just like your channel. Your content is terrible. It's unbearable to listen to.
Same thing. Blue, 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 blue. Everybody got blue now. Blue, blue, blue. It's crazy. Let's go.
Another thing to allege that is true based off the evidence that you have yourself, which obviously was false.
I got a lot of receipts now.
Anyways,
So this dude had so much of an issue with Tasha K. But when Tasha K was willing to interview him, he was smiling, cheesing in her face, as if he ain't never said nothing bad about this woman.
Do you see how he's here gossiping about Tasha K?
I'm not gossiping about Tasha K. What I said is Tampon was talking greasy about Tasha K just to turn around and sit in her face on her interview. What I said was accurate. That was a fact. Taz the GOAT produced the receipts. He showed how greasy Tampon was talking about Tasha K. And just 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, Tampon had to sit down with Tasha K, grinning and smiling all in the woman's face as if he never said anything bad about that woman. That's all I said. And what I said was 100% true and accurate.
Do you see how he's saying, oh, Anton didn't have this and that? Yeah, he was talking crap about Tasha K, but now look at him now cheesing in her face with an interview. All of this is gossip. All of this is him being a chatty.
What you're doing right now is gossip. When you got 200,000+ subscribers and you got to talk about a man with 10K subscribers, you're gossiping. You're pathetic. You're phony. You smell like spoiled bologna. Your channel is dusty. There's no way I would have 200,000+ subscribers and be talking about somebody that only has 10K. But guess what? I get the same amount of views that he gets. So it's not about subscribers. It's about being relevant. King Supreme is more relevant than a Dingo TV. Dingo TV is dusty. His channel is dusty. He's thirsty. He's desperate. He's corny. You got two left shoes on with a painted red nose. You belong in a circus. Ringo, you belong in a circus.
Patty, just out here online, grown man being a chatty patty, focusing on Anton all
You being a chatty patty talking about me when I wasn't thinking about you.
day, but have the nerve to talk about who's not talented. Red Supreme, I want to know, have you ever changed a tire on a car? Do you know how to jack up a car? Do you own a jack?
This dude is an idiot, man. Who do you think you talking? Do you own a jack? Do you know how to change a tire? Ringo, do you know how to wipe your behind? Do you know how to wipe the boogers up out of your eye first thing in the morning? Or do your woman have to do it? Do you know how to get up and take a bath? Do you know how to shower? Do you know how to properly bathe? Because right now you stink, and I don't think so.
Guarantee you don't even own a jack.
I guarantee you don't even own a bar soap. I guarantee you don't even own a bar soap. You stink. You're dusty. You're nasty. You're funky. Ringo, I bet money you don't even own a bar of soap. You stink. I can smell you through the damn camera. I can smell you through the damn camera. You are funky. You are dirty. Bet money Ringo don't own a bar of soap. Bet money Ringo don't have a bottle of body wash. He stinks.
I guarantee you, you don't have no type of training in anything. I know you don't, because most of you content creators really have no talent. If YouTube was to ban the ability to react to videos, a lot of you guys would not make it.
It wouldn't hurt me because I didn't build my name off of reactionary videos. I built my name just talking, intriguing people with conversation. That's how I built my name on the tool. So if they said we can't do reaction videos no more, guess what? King Supreme will thrive. I will still get money. I'll still do views. You know, I got a mouthpiece and personality to intrigue people with conversation. That's how I got noticed on social media, just by chopping game, not from reaction videos. By the time I started doing reaction videos, I already created a name for myself on YouTube, Dingo. But Dingo doesn't do his homework. Dingo doesn't study. Dingo hops on social media to run his mouth about something he knows nothing about.
I would make it because I got talent. I got all different types of abilities. But when I hear someone like you, a gossiper, a known gossiper, let me go see what your platform is about. Let me go over here and check out his platform. Let me see what you've been doing for the whole month.
Let me see what you've been doing for the last month. Yeah, I'm going to see what King Supreme's been doing for the last month. I have nothing to do besides gossip about King Supreme. I have 200,000+ subscribers. King Supreme has 10,000 subscribers, but he does better numbers than my 200,000+ subscriber channel. King Supreme does better numbers than me. I am jealous, so I'm going to gossip about him. You weak ass boo-boo boy. Go take a bath, Dingo. You stink.
Let me see who you've been talking about. Okay, right now you're on live. You got 759 people viewing you. You're talking about Anton Daniels talking crazy about Tasha K and Mika. Dude, bro, you are literally talking about Anton Daniels talking crazy about Tasha K and Mika. What kind of sassy shit is that, bro? You're talking about a man talking about two women? You a grown man? And you talking about gossip? Bro, let's see what you talked about yesterday.
You idiot. We're all gossiping. If you're on social media, you're gossiping. We're all gossiping. What I said is I don't do videos exposing people. I don't talk about stuff that people don't know about. I do commentary on stuff that's already out there. I don't dig in your personal life to see where you work at. I don't dig in your personal life to see who your wife is. I don't dig in your personal life to see if you got fired at your last 3 jobs. I don't do none of that. I don't dig into people's past. I don't dig into people's background. I don't do that. I've never made content like that. I talk about what's already out there.
Let's see. Live, Podic Flaco says Corey Holcomb lost 40%. That's more.
You don't even know how to spell. You can't even talk, and you claim to be into poetic Flaco. Podic Flaco. What's the video King Supreme did? Podic Flaco. Poetic Flaco, you dummy.
Gossip. You're gossiping. Let's see what else you did after that. Before that, you were talking about Phil Scott. Then you were talking about Tommy Sotomayor debates Maga.
The Tommy Sotomayor thing got 14K views. Got 14K. I just talked about Jasmine Crockett yesterday. That got 10K. I just talked about Tampon gossiping about Tasha K. That one got 15K. Just did it today.
Carmen, or whatever the case is. Then you're talking about a man talking about 2 women? You a grown man? And you talking about gossip? Bro, let's see what you talked about yesterday. Let's see. Live, Podic Flaco says Corey Holcomb lost 40%. That's more gossip. You're gossiping. Let's see what else you did after that.
Ringo, you're gossiping. What are you doing right now, Ringo? You're gossiping. You're gossiping. You remember when you was riding Charlie Kirk's testicles, saying that Charlie Kirk did more for the black community than MLK? Ringo said this. Now imagine you being such a dummy, such a Sambo, such a tap dancing Sambo that you fix your crusty, dirty lips, knowing you ain't took a bath with your stinking ass, and you still fix your dusty, dirty ass mouth to say that somehow Charlie Kirk has done more for black people than MLK. It takes a certified Sambo to fix his dirty ass lips to even say something like that. Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than MLK. Dingo got the nerve to fix his dirty ass mouth to say that. Yeah, man. If you ask me, I'm gonna ride with Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna put on my Maga hat and ride for Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk did way more for black folks than MLK. That's exactly what this Sambo said.
For that, you were talking about Phil Scott. Then you were talking about Tommy Sotomayor debates MAGA.
I'm not making this up. Dingo TV said that Charlie Kirk has done more for black folks than MLK. Dingo TV fixed his dirty ass mouth to say that. I'm not making it up.
Or whatever the case is. Then you were talking about some more Anton Daniels. Let's see what again. You're talking about Anton Daniels again. Let's see what else. You're talking about Mika, Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels, live O'Shea on Angry Man defending Anton. I mean, your whole platform is about Anton Daniels. I'm scrolling. All I see is Anton Daniels. Listen, guys, all I see is Anton Daniels, fam. This man talk about Anton Daniels all day. This is sick. This is a sickness right here. Anton Daniels all day. You don't got nothing else to talk about? Oh, you're not a gossiper, right?
Stop pretending like you don't see those other videos that I made that ain't got nothing to do with Tampon Daniels. Shut up. Shut up, Dingo. Shut your dusty ass up. You're dusty. You're dirty. Let's go through Ringo. Let me show you what Ringo's been doing since he wants to talk about me. Ringo does a live stream 16 minutes ago about Tasha K, 1,000 views. Dingo does a live stream about me earlier today, 2,000 views. Dingo did a live stream yesterday, 1,500 views. Dingo did another live stream yesterday, 1,900 views. He did a video yesterday as well, 1,500 views. He did a live stream 2 days ago, 2,700. He did a live stream 3 days ago, 3,000 views. He did another live stream 4 days ago about Iran. The dude was talking about Donald Trump and Iran, 3,000 views. He talked about New Breed 5 days ago, 4,000 views. He did another live stream about 3 boys charged as adults, 3,000 views. He did another live stream 8 days ago talking about Anton Daniels in Mika's bedroom, 2,000 views. Your video, let me tell you something, Dingo. Your views suck. For somebody who has 200,000 subscribers, your channel sucks. Your views are pretty damn low. I get more views than you on a 10K channel. Go look at my live streams and compare my numbers to Dingo. Go look at the live stream that Dingo has did within the last week and look at the numbers I got from the live streams I did within the last week. You can't even compare it. Dingo has made videos about Anton Daniels himself, 3,000 views, 2,000 views. Nobody wants to hear from Dingo. Nobody wants to hear things from your perspective. You're corny. You're dirty. You stink. You are funky. It is time to take a bath, Dingo. You stink.
You're not a gossiper. Let's get back to the content, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's do what we got to do. Let's go.
Yeah.
This guy has been dug up by Tasha K, and I have no idea for the life of me how she continues to get everybody to reach out to her. that has a problem, an issue, trouble, or anything like
I mean, I want you guys to ask yourself this. How you got 200 plus thousand subscribers and you're only getting 2,000 and 3,000 for a whole live stream, and these live streams have been up for days and he only has 2,000, maybe 3,000 views on all these live streams he did. What does that tell you? You suck. Nobody wants to hear you. Your channel was garbage. Your channel was trash. Garbage. It is trash. Garbage. Garbage.
And it's a wild claim. So I think that she got finessed. I think that her lawyers sucked every dime that they could have out of her. And I wouldn't want to be in her position at all, because now you're in a difficult place to where you got to repair your image. People are now against you. They see you as not necessarily a credible source. And then they're always going to label you as a gossip blogger instead of an investigative journalist, or a person that's coming in truth, or a person that can be a credible source.
Let me say this. When you got 200,000 plus subscribers and you can only get 2,000 and 3,000 views per live stream, you suck. What does that mean? That means that the people who are subscribed to you don't want to hear you. Ringo, only 2% of your audience watches your videos. You got 200 plus thousand subscribers and you can only get 2,000 and 3,000 per live stream. And these live streams have been up for days and you only get 3,000. The people that subscribe to your channel don't listen to you. They subscribe to your channel based on pity. They subscribe to your platform out of pity, not because they want to listen to you, not because they want to hear things from your perspective. You can't even get 5% of your audience to watch your videos, dude. You suck. Your channel is garbage, trash.
Tasha K don't care about being called a gossip blogger. That's exactly what she is, a gossip blogger. Right? She exposed people.
And you're talking about Tasha K. That make you a gossip blogger.
You just did a live stream about Tasha K an hour ago, and it only has 1,000 views. Ringotv just did a live stream about Tasha K, and it only got 1,000 views. You can't even get 3% of your audience to watch your videos, dude. You suck. Your channel is trash, garbage. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the gutter and go find another. Ringotv is a certified sucker.
You are talking about a woman. Imagine a grown man talking about a woman. A grown man making content talking about women. And then to have the nerve to call other people gossipers and they don't have no talent when you don't got no talent.
You idiot. We're all gossiping. But I didn't build my channel based on gossip. I built my channel on pre-recorded videos, 15-minute conversations with me just talking. No reaction videos, no audios, no visual, just King Supreme chopping up game for 15 minutes, man. Mouthpiece, witty, personality, strategy, spectacular. The game, King Supreme, certified ism, certified wisdom. King Supreme got gasoline, homie. Something that you ain't got.
Red Supreme do not know how to do maintenance on an automobile. Red.
Ringo don't know how to wash his booty in the shower. This is why he stinks. You can smell him through the screen. He stinks. Ringotv don't know how to take a bath. I bet Ringotv doesn't own a bar of soap. I bet Ringotv ain't got a bottle of body wash. He stinks. The man is funky. The man is dusty. His channel is trash, garbage. Now kick rocks. Move on fast.
Do you own any tools? Do you have a garage with tools?
Do you have a bathroom with soap so you can wash your dirty behind? Do you got soap in your bathroom to wash your dirty, nasty, funky ass? You stink. Get in the bath, Ringo. Bet money you don't own a bar of soap. You stink. You smell like a bum. You're thirsty. You're corny.
Have you ever worked on a car?
Have you ever took a bath more than twice a week? Have you ever washed your behind more than 2 or 3 times a week, dingo?
You ever got your hands dirty? Some sort of talent? Could we count on you to repair?
Have you ever washed your musty behind to the point to where you ain't funking up the damn house? Have you ever done it, dingo? Get in the bathroom and wash your booty. You stink. You African booty scratcher, you. I'm going to give the tether something to get pissed about.
Some brakes? Do you know how to bleed brakes on a car? Do you know how to flush the system, the brake fluid? Do you know how to do all of that? What talent do you got? What do you know how to listen, guys? A lot of y'all be watching these YouTubers, but if you see these dudes outside of YouTube, these dudes are not men. They don't do nothing but sit online gossiping all day.
You've been online since 2006 gossiping, and people have surpassed you. Ringo is the mad content creator. You know, like the mad rapper was mad at other rappers who became more successful, and he's been in the game longer than everybody. Well, that's Dingo when it comes to the content creation. Dingo is the mad content creator. There's people on YouTube with 8,000 subscribers that are doing better numbers than you on a 200,000 plus channel. You're goofy, you're corny, your channel is garbage, straight trash. I had to set the record straight. This one's for you, baby.
She's a gossip blog site. Wendy Williams type of energy. Tasha K type of energy. It's sad when you got grown ass men who are stealing that same formula that they got from Tasha K and Wendy Williams. You got grown ass men using that strategy.
That's what you're using. You're using the Tasha K, Wendy Williams formula.
You're an idiot. You're dumb. I didn't realize that Ringo was this dumb. King Supreme don't expose people like Tasha K and Wendy Williams. So I'm not using the same formula. Tasha K digs into people's personal life to find information to talk about. Tasha K talks about things that people don't know because she digs into people's personal life. So does Wendy Williams. So for you to say that King Supreme is doing the same thing as Tasha K, you're an idiot. You're a dummy. You stink. You need to take a bath with your musty ass. You boo-boo boy. King Supreme and Tasha K is doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. This dude is an idiot. You can't even compare my content to Tasha K's content. Not even close. Not the same.
That's why you have 800 people watching you. It's not because you're talented.
You got 800 people watching you. It's not because you're talented. Why are you so obsessed with the amount of live viewers that I get? You got 800 people watching you, but you ain't talented. Dingo, you got 200,000 plus subscribers. You ain't talented. 90% of those people don't watch you. 95% of those subscribers don't watch you. Out of those 200,000 plus subscribers, only 5% of its audience watches this channel. Most of those people subscribe to you out of pity. They don't even rock with your platform. You can even argue that this idiot has bought his subscribers, but then he's just going to make a whole nother video and use that for content to prove I didn't buy those subscribers. Well, you might as well have bought the subscribers because your subscribers don't rock with you because you ain't got it. Hey, check this out, Flash. You ain't got it. You got 200 plus thousand subscribers. Only 3% of your audience rocks with your platform. You can't even get 3,000 views on average per live stream. Your content sucks.
It's because they want to hear the gossip. Do you really think, Red, that 800 people are there because they like you? No, they're watching because they want to hear gossip. That's what people love. People love hearing the tea. And now, most of you guys on YouTube, you turn into Tasha K's. Female versions of Tasha K. Well, male versions, but then again, you guys are sassy, so It ain't no surprise. Let's go.
They have no talent. They have no personality. They have no game and mouthpiece. So what do? Just gossip about people all day. You know, it's nothing wrong with giving commentary on something. But when you
look, he just said there's nothing wrong with giving commentary on something. But then you turn around and call people gossipers. That's where we have a problem. Because in your mind, you want to be the authority on commentary. But if anybody else talk about anything, they're gossipers.
Grown men dedicate your whole platform to exposing things about people that nobody knows about. You a Wendy Williams, and you a Wendy Williams type of individual as they grow.
That's crazy. So let me get this straight. So if anybody make content exposing anyone, they're a gossiper now? That's now gossip? No.
I said that's Wendy Williams content. See, he's not even good at breaking down what I said. He's mischaracterizing what I said. Let me tell you something, Dingo. Check this out. What I said was this. This is what I said. When you dedicate your whole channel to exposing individuals, talking about things that people don't know, that is Wendy Williams, Tasha K style content. That's what I said. Never said that you can't do commentary talking about somebody because we're on social media. But when you make it your job and mission to dig into people's past and then make commentary about it, then make content about it, that is Wendy Williams, Tasha K style content. That's exactly what I said. Don't mischaracterize what I said. Speak on it, but word it, but at least say it. The least you can do is say exactly what I said. Don't make things up. Don't mischaracterize what I said. Don't twist my words. Tell it like it is.
That's you trying to shut down and silence the people that are better than you. See, Red Supreme, I'm a better content creator than you. Always been, always will be. You know that. Normally,
you're a better content creator and you got 200,000 plus subscribers and you can't even get 3% of your audience to rock with your platform. You're pathetic. You're corny. You're dusty. You stink. Time to take a bath, Dingo. I know you've been running away from soap, but it's time to take a bath tonight, boo-boo boy. Dingo, you can't even get 3% of your audience to watch your stuff. You're a terrible content creator. You're horrible. You're corny. You're dusty. You're thirsty. You are funky. It's getting 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 funky. Ringo, you're funky. You're nasty. You stink. It's time to get in the bath, fool. Boo-boo boy. 200,000+ subscribers and can't even get 3 to 4% of the people to watch the damn videos.
Content creators like myself.
When you got 200,000+ subscribers and you're only getting 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 per video, your channel is garbage. It is trash. You can't even get 5% of your audience to watch those funky ass videos that you make every damn day.
That are the voice of reason, that actually are intelligent and talented. We're normally the ones that get attacked. You, on the other hand, have no talent. I can literally look at you and confidently say that Red Supreme has no talent. You literally are a loser. If you don't have...
The loser is you. 200,000+ subscribers and you can't even get 5% of your raggedy ass audience to watch your content, dude. You suck.
Anton Daniels to talk about. You have nothing to talk about. Literally nothing. Red Supreme cannot come on YouTube and hold his own. I'm talking about come online as a man without talking about nobody.
I already did that, you idiot. You dummy, you idiot. I've already did that. You're talking about something that I already did, fool. When I started doing YouTube, I was doing pre-recorded videos, homie. Pre-recorded videos. Not reaction videos. Not using somebody's audio. Just King Supreme chopping up game. That's how I build my name on social media. I've been there and done that. On to the next one. Come on, Ringo. Everything you throw, everything you try to throw, it fails. It's a brick, 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 brick. When I throw shots at you, it is swish all net. When you throw shots at King Supreme, it's a straight up brick, a flop, a brick. You ain't hitting on nothing. Ringo, you're telling me to do something that I've already done. My audience had to beg me, King Supreme, man, why don't you start doing some reactionary videos? My audience asked me to do these videos because for the first 2 years, homie, it was just pre-recorded videos. I wasn't doing live streams. I wasn't doing no damn reactionary videos. That came later in the game. But of course, Dingo doesn't do his homework. He's just talking and running his mouth like a broad.
Without talking about a story, just coming online as Red Supreme, look in front of the camera and just give people game. You don't got it. You don't Supreme.
Oh my God, man. This dude is, I need some people to tell Dingo how much of an idiot he is. He said, come to YouTube and just give people game. I did that. That's how I built my name on YouTube. Talking and giving game, not doing reactionary videos, not using other people's content. Just me talking. I've been there and done that, you idiot.
Cannot come on YouTube and hold his own. I'm talking about come online as a man without talking about nobody, without talking about a story, just coming online as Red Supreme, look in front of the camera and just give people game.
Been there and done that, you idiot. You're an idiot. You're a dummy. You're an imbecile. You're a buffoon. You're a certified fool who don't know what he's talking about. I've been there and done that 10 times already.
You don't got it. You don't have it, sir. You don't have no talent. You don't have no voice. You don't have nothing to share with people. No life experiences, no wisdom, nothing is there other than gossip. Let's go.
Oh, man.
See, China White, remember, man. China White, remember how I started YouTube? China White already know that. See, China White been rocking with the platform from way back in the day when I used to do pre-recorded videos with me just talking. This idiot don't know what he's talking about. But that's what happens when you run your mouth and you don't do your homework. You sound dumb, you sound stupid like Dingo.
We understand why women do it, but when you see grown men doing it, it's like, oh my God. Look at these little sassy ass ninjas.
That's what you're doing. You are sassy. Red Supreme, I challenge you.
Ringo, you sound moist, man. Matter of fact, you are moist.
For 1 week, come on YouTube. Don't talk about nobody.
I already did that, bro. You asked me to do something that I've already done. I have nothing to prove to idiots like you. Been there and done that already. That's not a challenge for me. I've already done that.
Just sit in front of the camera and just talk about life experiences, giving viewers game on how to move and do X, Y, and Z. Nobody won't listen to you. You know why? They don't want to hear nothing from you.
Well, Ringo, judging by the views you get, don't nobody want to hear nothing from you. You just did a live stream about Chasha K and you only got 1,000 views and you got 200,000 plus subscribers. So judging by the views you get, Ringo, nobody wants to listen to you. Your channel is thirsty. It is dusty. Your channel is trash, garbage. The numbers prove that the numbers you get proves that your channel is garbage. You can't even get 3% of your audience to watch that weak ass content. 200,000 subscribers, but you do a live stream and only get 3,000 views. And the video and a live stream been up for like 3 to 4 days and you only got 3,000 views on it. You absolutely suck.
They want gossip. And that is what you pivoted over into. Gossip. All of these YouTubers that are talking about Anton Daniels right now, once they stop, the curtains is closed. Nobody watches them no more. You know why? Because you got to maintain that. But right now, the cow has been milked so much, it's just dead now. You guys drained this Anton Daniels.
I just did a live stream about Jasmine Crockett yesterday, 10,000 views. The day before that, I did one about Tommy Sotomayor, 14,000 views. Had nothing to do with tampon, you dummy. Stupid. You're dumb. You're an idiot.
Situation so much so that it's dead. People are tired now. They tired of hearing about this mess. So now y'all creating gossip now. Now y'all creating stuff out of nowhere. That's what happens when you're a gossiper. You start getting views.
You're gossiping about me right now. Somebody with way less subscribers than you. Somebody with a smaller platform. Imagine you gossiping about somebody with a platform way smaller than yours. But then if you're judging it by numbers and not subscribers, then I'm more relevant than Dingo on social media. Dingo can't even get 3% of his audience to watch those tired ass videos. He can't. Ringo, when you look at your subscriber count versus the amount of views that you get, that proves that nobody wants to listen to you. That proves that people don't really take you serious. The views that you get on your channel proves that nobody wants to listen to you. You can't even get 10,000 per video, and you got a 200,000 plus subscriber channel. You are pathetic. Your content is garbage.
You start getting subscribers, things start happening, you start feeling yourself like you're really good, not realizing this.
Oh, China White, me and Ringo been kind of throwing shots back and forth for a minute. I started cooking him last year when he had that MAGA hat on, when he had that dusty ass MAGA hat on, caping for Charlie Kirk, telling everybody that Charlie Kirk did more for the black community than MLK. So I had to roast him for that. I had to cook him. I had to barbecue this clown and put him on the grill. Give him the smoke that he was looking for. Yeah.
You ain't good. People just like to gossip. That's why they come to you. That's why they go to Tasha K. Not because she's doing something that's uplifting the community. She's giving them that is going to keep them watching. Do you understand? That's why people are looking at you right now. Not because you know how to repair a car, not because you have a skilled trade, but because you're gossiping. And that's why they're there.
People are now against you. They see you as not necessarily a credible source, and then they're always going to label you as a gossip blogger instead of an investigative journalist or a person that's coming in truth.
See, I'm an investigative journalist. I am the one that actually do the research about topics and stories, and I bring out the facts and the evidence before I actually go live and talk about these issues. Gossip YouTubers pretty much are just following the trend. These are individuals that come online, they really don't have anything to talk about. They talk about whatever is popular. That's typically what they do. Let's go.
Just like you made tons of videos about Kevin Samuels and the man ignored you, never said anything about you.
Person that could be a credible source as to what things are happening. So everybody is always going to be questioning whatever it is that you do, no matter what you do from now on, because you're not actually able to substantiate whatever it is that you alleged against Cardi B or whoever it is that comes along with
it. And that's why I'm pretty much making the video about Red, because I'm pretty much calling him out for his hypocrisy. One thing that I don't like, guys, is when somebody talk about people being gossipers when they're a gossiper themselves. It would be
shout out to you for the hundo, man. I appreciate it. See, Ringo, shout out to Conscious Science, man. He just cashed at me a hundo, man. I appreciate you, man. That's a nice sponsor for the show, Ringo. Man, my people support me, man. You know what I mean? Conscious Science just cash at me a hundo. You know what I mean? Shout out to I appreciate you. Much love. Listen, man, I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give in a major way. Let's get back to the content, baby.
Better for you, Red, to just be quiet and just do what you do and not expose yourself. But in this case, you expose yourself.
Expose myself. You're an idiot. You're a dummy.
You're live right now with a bunch of people that are interested in gossip. That is what you're doing right now. You're not giving anybody any game. You're not giving about anybody nothing. You're literally talking about Anton Daniels. What Anton Daniels said about Tasha K, talking about Mika and the hotel.
And guess what? Those videos are getting views. Those videos are making me money. Why wouldn't I talk about it? This channel got 10K subs on it, man. I started doing commentary really like in October. I started like in September, but really like in October, I started doing content over here and I reached 10K. So the channel was growing. The numbers are growing. The views are growing. People subscribe every day. I get new subscribers, new contributors, new supporters. You, on the other hand, you got 200,000 plus subscribers. You can't even get 3% of your audience to watch that dusty ass channel you got. The views that you get on your channel proves that your audience don't want to hear nothing from you. You can't even get 10,000 per video on a 200,000 plus K subscriber channel. You are pathetic. Your channel is garbage.
Bro, you sound like Tasha K now.
Yo, if I was Derek Jackson, I would follow.
Sound like Tasha K. Tasha K exposes people, digs into their personal life, and finds information that nobody knows about. I've never made content like that, dingo. Shut up. Shut your dirty ass up, boy.
That same blueprint and be like, yo, listen, she lying on me. She lying on me. But neither here nor there.
I feel like Antoine set me up, Jen.
Remember, I told you guys when all of this fiasco was going on, I told you that Tasha K and Anton Daniels were working.
Shout out to the House of Hypocrites, man. The House of Hypocrites been over there cooking. He been working. Shout out to you, bro.
Together. Didn't I tell you that all these YouTubers are working with Anton Daniels? You guys have been banned.
He said all these YouTubers are working with Anton Daniels, man. This dude is dumb. He's just making up things as he goes. Just making up stuff. You working with Anton Daniels behind the scenes, man. I would never work with Anton Daniels. For what? You secretly, you working with Anton Daniels behind the scenes. The YouTubers be working with Anton Daniels.
I said, I would follow that same blueprint and be like, yo, listen, she lying on me. She lying on me. But neither here nor there.
I feel like Antoine set me up, Jen.
Hey, shout out to House of Hypocrites. If you're on YouTube, you gossiping. Never said that this isn't gossip. What I said is this is not a Tasha K exposed channel to where my channel is dedicated to exposing things about people that nobody knows. I don't make content like that, but I will. And even if I did, so the hell what? But that's not what I do. That's the point. The reality of it is this: if you're doing content on YouTube, you are gossiping. And I don't mind it. You can call this gossip. I don't give a damn. I'm going to continue to do it.
Remember, I told you guys when all of this fiasco was going on, I told you that Tasha K and Anton Daniels are working together. Didn't I tell you that all these YouTubers are working with Anton Daniels? You guys have been bamboozled by a play. I told you guys from the beginning, nobody's listening to me. Y'all think I'm just here wasting time. When it comes to commentary and criticism, I'm the best in the game. I don't come here to gossip. I don't come here to waste nobody's time.
You're the best in the game, but you can't even get 3K per video on a 200,000 plus subscriber channel. But you're the best in the game. The man who's the best in the game can't even get 3% of his audience to watch his tired ass videos. You stink, Ringo. You smell like boo-boo. Can't even get 3% of your audience to watch them tired ass videos, bruh.
I give y'all the truth straight up and down. Anton Daniels is friends with all of these guys that you see on YouTube. Anton Daniels is friends with Tasha K. All of them are running a play to keep your eyeballs and ears locked in. Let's go.
I just feel like that. I got a lot of receipts now.
If Tasha K really felt that way about Anton Daniels running a play or playing her, whatever, she would have been cooked them already. They're all in this thing to make the almighty dollar. Don't be fooled, guys. All of these YouTubers work together. Behind the scenes, they probably got a so-called WhatsApp group, probably have a Telegram group, or maybe they're on Patreon, and all they do is talk about strategy of how to keep you watching their videos.
You know, I think he caught me slipping. He really did.
How could Anton Daniels catch Tasha K slipping when Tasha K is one of the biggest gossipers on YouTube? How could Anton Daniels literally catch Tasha K slipping? No, it don't work like that, guys. Remember, Kevin Samuels was on Tasha K.
Hey, to be real with you, Dingo is happy that I'm talking about him. He got to do something to get in the algorithm. He got to do something. See, I'm doing you a favor by even talking about you, Dingo. I can talk about other things and get a whole, hey, man, it is what it is, but there's people supporting. I guess you got somebody that want to hear me roasting you. I just cooked you. I barbecued you. I roasted you. I put you in a crock pot. You old dirty bastard, you.
Anton Daniels is doing the same formula like Kevin Samuels. Once you get to those platforms, you start doing those interviews, that's when you know you reached a certain level. So being that Anton is up here, he already made an agreement with all these other YouTubers on how to get the bag. Let's create a play. Let's make it seem like this is happening, like that's happening. We'll have a whole bunch of content for the whole 2 months. You guys can make videos, reactions. We can all get this bag because these viewers are stupid. That's what they're saying.
I'm gonna get him back though.
And I just got an email that basically
I'm gonna get him back though.
He really did. I'm gonna get him back though.
and I just got an
I'm gonna get him back though.
That was funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Taz the Go put this one together pretty good.
Notice he said Taz the GOAT put this one together pretty good. Red, you didn't put it together pretty good. You're using another man's
And I
work.
gave Taz the GOAT his props for putting that video together. You know what I told my audience, Dingo? I said, go over there to Taz the GOAT to watch the video in totality. I gave the man his props. I didn't use his content without giving him props. Shut up, Dingo.
You're a hypocrite. You're literally using another man's work. You just said Taz the GOAT put this together pretty good. So Taz was the one who put the edit together. He took the time, the dedication to edit the music together, to put the soundtrack together, to put this in the video, put that in the video, put all these clips together. And here you come to take his video, react to it, and then have the nerve to talk about who don't got talent when you don't even know how to edit videos. Red Supreme don't even know how to edit videos. You didn't know that, guys? Red Supreme don't even know how to use software. He don't. A lot of these content creators are not content creators, guys. They're bottom feeders. They're scavengers. I don't see Red Supreme as a content creator. I see him as a scavenger, a man who just goes with the flow. Whatever he see that is out there, he go with it. Because I know
You're an idiot, bro. I started YouTube just talking about whatever I wanted to talk about. I started talking about I started speaking on trending topics later. Trending topics came later in the game. And if you know King Supreme, you're going to say, Red telling the truth. Because I remember Red doing videos. Red wasn't doing no reaction videos. Red wasn't talking about other YouTubers. No, that's not how I started YouTube. Eventually, I started to do it because the audience requested some of these videos. So that's when I started doing reactions because the audience wanted it. It was in popular demand. So I gave the people what they wanted.
he's not really a man. He's a typical guy that come on YouTube, talk crap about other people, try to act as though he's some sort of tough guy, try to act as though he's some sort of a man of knowledge and wisdom and experience, when really he don't even have nothing to offer you. Like literally. Literally, take everything away and let Red Supreme come on YouTube. Ask Red Supreme to do videos without talking about nobody.
Been there and done that, idiot. I've done several videos without talking about nobody. Earlier this year, last year, I was doing videos about the immigration, the open borders. Had nothing to do with no YouTubers, had nothing to do with any of that. That was me talking about something that was going on in the media. Wasn't talking about nobody in particular. Wasn't talking about other YouTubers. I've been there and done that. Maybe you should do your homework, Dingo. You look stupid. You sound dumb.
Do that. Ask Red Supreme to make a video for a whole month and just talk about life experience. See if he could do it.
Been there and done that, you idiot. It's not my fault that you don't pay attention. It's not my fault that you don't realize who it is you're talking about, dingo.
You can't do it because he don't have no talent to speak to you straight. When you look at his video, he do less talking. He let the video play. When you look at these reaction channels, right? They always.
No, I don't do less talking. You know what people say? Damn, quit talking and let the video play. You know, people have said that to me several times. Come on, Red, quit talking, man. Let the video play. So guess what? I started to give the audience what they were asking for. If you support my platform and you request something, I'm going to give you what you're asking for. That's how you conduct business.
Let the video play. The video is doing all the work. These commentators are not commenting. They're not even reacting. They're just sitting there pressing play, making a video talk. You don't see them talking. You see like how you see me talking? I'm reacting. I'm communicating.
I'm reacting. I'm communicating. I do the same thing in every live stream. What is this idiot talking about? If that's the case, they could have went to everybody else that was talking about the same thing. You got people out there. You got people out there who talked about the same story and couldn't get the same numbers that I got. What does that tell you? People came to my channel to hear my commentary, to hear things from my perspective, you dummy. I bet money if you did a video, I bet money if Ringo did a live stream on the same, if Ringo did a live stream on the same topic, he's not going to get 800 people live watching him. He's not. The only time Dingo can get people to watch his channel is when he's pandering to the MAGA community, begging white folks for acceptance in the MAGA community. That's the only time he gains a little traction on that dusty ass tired channel that he got. You got to pander to MAGA conservative white folks to get a little bit of traction on your dusty ass channel, boo-boo boy.
I'm having conversations. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to communicate with the people. You're supposed to talk. You're supposed to share your commentary, your criticism, your expertise. When these reactors do these videos, they let the video play. They entertain you with other people's work, other people's talents, and then they benefit from it. Similar to Anton Daniels. Like Anton Daniels don't even communicate when he's on camera. He let the video play. The video is playing over 70%. 70%. The rest, that's him just talking. So where's the work? Where's the talent? Sometimes you got to take these videos that people do reactions on, cut out the actual video that they're reacting to, and just listen to their commentary minus the video. When you do that, you'll learn they don't got no talent. They don't got no talent. They didn't give you nothing. They didn't give you no information. They just entertain you with what they saw on the internet. And in the end, they're getting paid. Let's go.
Good. For sure, for sure.
Email that basically sent me multiple different reports that basically highlight that Tasha K and Kevin Hart's former assistant, I want to make sure that I got all of this right. Tasha K and Kevin Hart's former assistant is being sued for extortion and defamation. Extortion and defamation. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is a good thing. I don't necessarily care for people getting sued, but I'm going to tell you why this is a good thing. Now,
You do because you're suing Corey. You're suing Corey over words, so you do. You don't mind seeing people get sued. You don't mind suing people. Tampon Daniels lied about his daughter being taken out of school. He lied about the whole situation to gain sympathy from the black community. Oh my.
Guys, I already told you that already. Do you see what I mean? Notice what he just said. He said Anton Daniels lied about the whole situation with his daughter taken out of school. Didn't I tell you guys that like 2-3 weeks ago?
You're not the only person that figured that out, you idiot. You think you're the only person smart enough to figure that out? Dingo thinks he's the only person smart enough to figure that out. This is how stupid he is. That lie that Anton told was obvious. Somebody with half a brain could have figured that out. You're no genius, Dingo. You're an idiot. Somebody with half a brain could have figured that out. That Tampon was lying, making it seem like his daughter was under stress, making it seem like she was going through this and going through that. Somebody with half a brain could have figured that out, dingo. Ringo wants to make it seem like somehow he's a genius because he figured out something that nobody else put together. Nobody else was smart enough to put it together, but Dingo somehow was the only one who was smart enough to connect the dots, to put the pieces together. Everybody else was just clueless, except for Dingo.
Or however long that situation was. I already told you guys that. That's why I said I never reacted to the video where Anton was talking about his daughter, because when I heard that, I already knew that he was faking that thing for the internet. All of this stuff, you see Red Supreme regurgitating my talking points. This is what I mean.
I never watched your video. He said Red Supreme is regurgitating his talking point. He said Kevin Samuels copied him. He said I'm copying him. Other YouTubers are copying him and taking his style. We copied your style, Dingo. I'm regurgitating your talking points. Really? Are you that stupid to believe that I'm regurgitating anything that you said? Man, you're dumber than I thought.
Guys have no original thought. All of this I already talked about, guys. He's beating a dead horse, and his audience is so dumb, they sit there and they listen to this toxic mess.
My daughter's in distress. Oh, this mean man is talking about my daughter. She's underage. He did that to gain sympathy from the Black community.
I said that already. All of that I already talked about, guys.
And I never listened to you say that. I don't watch your content, homie. You're dry. You're a gang goofy Gilligan. You a clown with 2 left shoes on with a painted red nose. You're a gang goofy Gilligan. Stranded on Gilligan's Island. Where's Skipper, Ringo?
Put a 1 in the chat if you already heard me talk about this, guys, so that some of these viewers can actually know what's going on. Because, again, the reaction niche on YouTube is oversaturated with a bunch of garbage. People have no talent, fam. They copy other people. So when they hear someone like me speak on a topic, what they try to do is steal my talking points, steal my original research, and they go to their platforms. And then when they speak on it, their viewers think that they're original.
Oh, really, my God. So everybody's stealing from Dingo. Dingo, you're corny with no game. You have no swagger. You have no mouthpiece. Ringo is that unseasoned piece of chicken that you found on a barbecue grill that don't nobody want to eat. Why? Because it has no flavor.
They're not. They're literally watching me in the clouds. Let's go.
Now, do anybody believes that King Supreme has to steal talking points from Dingo? Is anybody dumb enough to believe that? So King Supreme, with this vernacular, mouthpiece, and personality, I got to steal talking points from Dingo TV? The gang goofy Gilligan with 2 left shoes on. He's a clown that belongs in the circus with 2 left shoes with a painted on red nose. Really? I got to steal talking points from this guy? Hilarious.
Some people are so dumb that they couldn't see the play. Tampon was lying about the whole thing. My daughter's under so much stress. She can't concentrate at school.
You see that? All of that stuff I already talked about, guys. All of that I already talked about videos. And I told you, where's the updates about his daughter? Is his daughter still out of school? All of that was a play in order to play on the emotions of people. All of this I already talked about. Let's go.
Corey's a bully. I'm gonna sue Corey. Now Diddy gonna speak like, oh, he's just so against suing.
Is being sued. You know, I think he called me slipping. He really did.
I don't know why that person asking if we live. Don't come in here with no drama or you're gonna get blocked. Let's go.
I'm gonna get him back though.
And I just got an email that basically sent me multiple different reports that basically highlight that Tasha K and Kevin Hart's former assistant, I want to make sure that they know.
All right, guys, man, I had enough of this clown, man. I gave this clown 2 hours. I don't want to get this clown no more, but it's been real, man. You know, I would love to give you guys some more, but you already know, man, I'm going to be back in the morning with some more content, man. So tap in with your boy. I'll be back in the morning. I'm gonna let it play for 5 more minutes, and I got to shut it down.
That's right. Tasha K and Kevin Hart's former assistant is being sued for extortion and defamation. Extortion and defamation.
Now, watch this, guys. Watch this. I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for this moment, guys. Look at that person right there. I don't know if you can see it. Somebody's on his live chat right now. Says Ringotv talking about you gossiping about Anton. LOL. Do you see how they watch me? Look. You probably can't see it. You probably can't see it.
Bingo. I see fans of yours in my comments. People that are fans of yours come to my comments, Dingo. People watch YouTube. That's what they do. You're nobody special. You're not special at all.
But do you see my point, guys? Do you see my point? How they're all there watching me. And I'm glad they're doing that because they're promoting me. They're promoting me in his live chat. He might end up deleting their comments. But
I didn't delete one comment. I didn't block nobody from that live stream. I never deleted one comment. Not one. Somebody got timed out, but that was it. But I didn't block anybody, didn't delete anybody's comment. Ringo, you're not important. Nobody cares about you. Not even the people that subscribe to your channel. You can't even get 3% of your audience to watch them tired ass videos that you make. None of your subscribers listen to you. Your channel is trash. It is garbage.
show you how when you see these YouTubers act like they don't listen, like they don't watch me, notice his people is saying Ringotv used to rep Maga so hard on his past lives. Ringotv is live talking about you gossiping about Anton. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Red Supreme because he don't have no talent, and he's online gossiping with a whole audience. And notice his audience is watching me.
Here go one of Ringo. This is your audience. She said, "We love you, Ringo." See, listen. Here go one of Dingo's fans right here. I told you, Dingo's fans be in my comment section. That's what people do. They watch different channels. Your subscribers come over here. Some of my subscribers might go over there. They're not going over there because they're interested in what you're talking about. They're going over there to let me know what you're saying, not because they're interested in your content. Nah, clearly that ain't the case, bro. Nah, it ain't the case.
That goes to show you guys. When I tell you, you have a lot of spies, a lot of people. Because here's the thing. If those people are watching him, why are they watching me? How do they even know I'm talking? Because this is what people do on social media. They have their minions that go to other people's platforms because they want to keep tabs on what exactly they're doing. And the thing is, I wouldn't be talking about this character if somebody in his live chat didn't mention my name. I have a receipt for that too. Let me see if I can find that receipt. Give me a minute, guys. Let me get out of this screen here so I can find that receipt for you to show you exactly what's going on. Hold on.
I don't necessarily care for people getting sued, but I'm going to tell you.
Hold on. Let me go find this receipt because they're busy talking about me right now. But let me see if I can find this. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm going to try to see if I can blow this.
Now you got this prostitute by the name of Boss Dog. She's a fan of Dingo. You got a whole prostitute for a fan, and she's in my comment section caping for you right now. Like I said, Dingo, a lot of your followers and subscribers be in my chat room. Yes, I see them all the time. This hooker that you see on the screen, is one of Ringo's fans, one of his biggest fans.
Up and put this on the screen for you guys to see, because this is what I got to deal with these gossipers on YouTube, right? Let me do this. Okay. Now watch this. Oh, let me make this larger. This was earlier in his video, right? Let me do this.
Dingo thinks everything is a conspiracy theory. Shout out to Cat 6 Cable Guy. Shout out to Cat 6 Cable Guy for noticing the same thing that I've been peeping. Everything is somehow everything is some type of conspiracy with this idiot.
Right? Let me expose these devils. You can probably be able to see this is probably backwards, right? One of his moderators says, Ringo says he has receipts on every content creator from 2006. You see it right there? You see that? It's backwards, but I'm pretty sure you can read it. Ringo says he has receipts on every content creator from 2006. Do you see that? So his moderator was gossiping about me earlier in that live stream. You see that? Talking about me. But yet, now that I'm on live talking, bringing that smoke, all of a sudden now everybody hiding now. Yo, Red, I challenge you, bro. You know how to fix a car? I bet you I can fix a car better than you. I know you don't got no talent. I know you don't know what to do.
Nigga, well, I don't have to get my hands dirty. You know how to fix a car, but what, man, I don't get my hands dirty fixing on no car, fool. You dig? I'm not the type of guy that's gonna get greasy fixing on cars. That's not what I do. I do many other things, but that ain't one of them. Right? I bet I can fix a car. Yeah, yeah. I can fix a car better than you. Shut up, fool. You sound dumb.
Do you have any tools? Do you have a damn a jigsaw? Do you have?
Stop wiping them boogers off on your live stream, man. You should have closed that camera, wiping them damn boogers off on camera. You nasty.
It's a car better than you. I know you don't.
Watch Dingo dig the boogers out of it. You couldn't even put the. Why did you? You should have went off camera to dig them boogers out of your nose, dude. Sit up there with a booger in your nose.
You don't got no talent. I know you don't know what to do. Do you have any tools? Do you have a damn a jigsaw? Do you have a table saw? Do you know how to use any tools? Do you know how to use?
Do you know how
anything?
to use soap, Ringo? Can you stop digging boogers out of your nose on camera when you're live, sir? Digging boogers up out his nose. Ringo was caught digging for gold, digging out boogers.
What do you do as a man? Because you said everybody is talentless and nobody don't know how to do nothing other than gossiping. Gossiping right now, guys. The man is a gossiper, like literally gossiping like crazy. You know? This is Red Supreme, guys. Red Supreme. The hypocrite gossiper. Red Supreme.
He said, exposing a gossiper with no talent. Oh, man.
We're calling you out. We challenge Red Supreme to a talent test to see who got talent.
I challenge you to take a bath more than twice a week. You stink.
I want to see what Red Supreme can do. Because I don't think you got any talent. Let's go.
This is a good thing. Now, I don't really care about the whole Tasha K thing because, like she said, get in line. I'm sure she's still trying to figure out how to pay off Cardi B and then, Kevin Hart, whatever, right? But there's so many people that continue to get on her platform and say some of the worst things about people that they allegedly work for.
I'm gonna get you back, dog. I got you, folks.
Here's the key word.
That was a nice one. Taz the GOAT, you did a good job with this one, man. Eh?
So Taz the GOAT did a good job bringing forth the gossip. But you said other YouTubers that do this are gossipers. Do you see my point, guys? Do you see how if you're a part of their club, if you're a part of their team, they praise you? If you're not, they call you a gossiper. You viewers have to be smarter than this. Now, I know everybody don't like me. I don't really care. Because one thing I learned is that on social media, you just got to keep being active, making content, and just doing what you do. Because if you do content expecting that a small portion of your subscriber base are going to be continually rocking with you, forget about that. Subscribers come and go, viewers come and go. You got to keep doing business and keep putting out content.
Yeah, true. You're right about that.
Building a new audience, because people change and they switch up on you. I learned that the
Yeah,
hard way.
people gonna change and switch up. It is what it is. That comes with the territory, right? You know, it's lose one, gain one, man. It is what it is. Lose one, gain 10. Lose two, gain 20. You heard me? We get down dirty. Shout out to the NO.
I know what I'm talking about. He believed that people that are talking with him or listening to him believe that he's some sort of expert on this particular issue, when all he's doing is gossiping. Imagine a video title, Anton Daniels talking about Tasha K, talking about Mika. That's a sassy title right there. That's a man that is gossiping.
You're gossiping about me, and I'm not thinking about you. You got 200,000. You got 200,000 plus subscribers, and you're gossiping about a man with 10K subscribers. A man with 10K subscribers that get more numbers than you. They get more views than you. You dirty rascal. You dirty dog. You. You dirty dog. You.
Gossiping and talking about a hotel. You guys have dragged this hotel thing forever and ever. Listen, Red, why is it that you keep talking about Anton Daniels?
Why did you keep talking about Kevin Samuels when a man ignored you, never responded to you, ignored you? You made several videos gossiping about Kevin Samuels. Now you worried about me talking about Anton Daniels. Man, I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. Peace, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tapping on in. I appreciate you. Peace, love, and blessings. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. And oh, yeah, when this live stream uploads to YouTube, you know what I want you to do? Hype the video, bless the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this on all social media platforms. If you're rocking with your boy, let it be known that you're rocking with your boy. True indeed. I'm up out of here. I'll be back in the morning with some more content, fresher and doper than ever. King Supreme. Make sure that you support this straight-laced gang. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving you gain to keep you from stressing. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with the King Supreme. Yes. Shout out to all my contributors. Shout out to all of my supporters. I appreciate you all. Tap in with me for the morning for another wonderful show. You know, peace. I'm signing off.